one and all Pokemon fanatics, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers. Normally I say it at the end of the video, but it's nice to be able to say it at the beginning. Hello! Once again, it is I, the very handsome mug of AlphaOmegaSin, talking out of my face hole and nerding the fuck out because I'm going to be talking about Pokemon X, Pokemon Y, and a limited edition Pokemon Nintendo 3DS XL, which I have right here. Isn't that a beaut? That's a gem if I ever saw one. And genuinely, I've been wanting to get a Nintendo 3DS XL for a while, but I kept on saying, you know, they'll come out with a limited edition one, and sure enough, they've come out with numerous ones, but they were always sold out within seconds, so I decided that I'd go and pre-order one and be smart about it. Plus, this one has really bitchin' legendary Pokemon on it, like Xerneas and Yveltal, so it's just like, well, naturally I have to go and have something like this. I chose to go with the red one. You know why? Because Pokemon Red was my very first Pokemon game, so gotta have some kind of nerdy tradition. Anyway, so, well, you might be saying, why don't you unbox this? And the fact is that I want to go and talk about Pokemon, because Pokemon is radical tits. And if you're saying, well, wait a minute, all tits are radical, Alpha, I want to assure you 100%. Not all tits are radical. As a matter of fact, some are really bad. When you see them, it could cause you to go into a seizure, cardiac arrest, become blind, vomit-inducing, and just overall wish that you were plunging your fist dead into your eye sockets, never to be able to view anything again. But I can assure you, two things that are going to be able to cure that, well, seeing actual radical tits and feeling those jubblies up, or just staring at a really sweet Nintendo 3DS XL like this and playing Pokemon, because at least your eyes will be staring at something that's really pretty, beautiful, and fucking bitchin'. Anyway, so enough with this banter, it's time for that unboxing. Here we have a much better shot of the illustrious packaging for a Nintendo 3DS XL Pokemon X and Y edition. So here we have Xerneas, who is from Pokemon X. We have Yveltal, who is from Pokemon Y, which is the Pokemon that I'm extremely excited about, because he just looks really fucking badass. Dark and flying type, yeah, I'm going to throw him on my team. The way that I always gauge who I'm going to have on my Pokemon team is strictly on who looks really badass. I don't care how fucking useful they are, just so long as they look really fucking cool. So anyway, you get to see what the front of the Nintendo 3DS XL looks like. Down here we could see it's 90% larger screens, because if it was called XL, we could call it America Edition. Then 90% larger, yeah, that seems like it's something that we would definitely like. I don't know, no, whenever I got my DSi XL, I was just like, this is so much better. I just like, you know, screens being bigger a whole lot, especially whenever the games graphically look a lot nicer. So this to me is pretty damn awesome, unless you don't want to have something that large in your pocket. That's what she said. No, actually, take that back. That's not what she said. She would actually be pretty damn saddened by that. But anyway, then just go with a regular 3DS. So let's go and check out the rest of the box. That is a bunch of crap I don't feel like reading, but it's just warnings. So there you go. The side of it, you get to see Yveltal's other wing, so it just looks kind of awkward there. It's just kind of waving like, how you doing? It's like pretty good. And right here you can see Xerneas' horn and part of a tail. Yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, Xerneas and Yveltal Red Edition. On the back, we get to see the front, and we get to see the back, which you get to see that it says Pokemon X, Pokemon Y, and some of the starters down there. This tells you about all the things that are included on it. A new dimension in entertainment. And, you know, frankly, Nintendo seal of approval, always got to have that. So why don't we just go and open this up and see what's inside for us, which we already know what the fuck is inside, but we want to see it in much greater detail. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Try and do that without fucking up the packaging. Very difficult to do sometimes. Oh, we have a lot of stuff. Let's see. Let's go through this package right here. Firstly, we have some AR cards. What does it look like that we have in here? Well, I'll just go open up in a minute. We have Club Nintendo stuff. I don't think I should give everybody my Club Nintendo code. Quick Start Guide, languages, and a big fucking manual telling you a shit ton about your Nintendo 3DS XL, and it's all in color too. It's really weird that they're willing to go and include stuff like this, but many times in games we aren't even capable of getting a fucking manual. Isn't that odd? This, right here, which looks like some shit that you would have to go and study in college, and we can't get a fucking game manual. That's terrible. Set that off to the side. Quick start stuff. Let's go and check out these AR cards, shall we? Opening these up. Oh. Alright. AR cards. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. that's just a regular AR card. Alright, we have Mario, we have Toon Link, we have Kirby, we have Samus, and we have some Pikmin. That one is just like, paint me like one of your French girls, and that one is horrified by the idea of it being painted like a French girl. So, yeah, Samus striking really bitchin' pose. I'm really hoping in some kind of way we're getting a new Metroid game. Seriously, it bugs the shit out of me. So, let's go and put these on over here and get them completely out of the way. And you, plastic, get the fuck out of here. This is pretty much what we came for. Game installed, conquered. Yep, that's right. The charging cord. That's what you all want to see, right? Charging cord? Do you want to see it in greater detail? You want to see it out of the package? Do you? No, well, I don't feel like taking that. It's a fucking charging cord. If you don't know what the charging cord looks like, I don't know what to fucking tell you. This, dun 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 dun, is the thing that we are here to go and look at, and admittedly looks really fucking cool in person. Holy shit. I'm not gonna lie, it actually looks a lot cooler than I thought it would. For some reason, this just looks nicer. I don't know. Here, we'll go and take a really good look right there. So, Yveltal, Xerneas, looks really pretty. This is in shiny silver. Don't know how well that's coming through. As you can see, the lights up there, and it looks like I have a predator coming after me. Now I'm thinking about it. This is done in black. Looks really, really cool. Like I said before, there go the 3 starters down there. Still no, I'm more likely just going to go with Charmander just because they gave the option, which made me really happy, by the way. So Pokemon X, Pokemon Y, got that on there. Got ourselves a stylus right here. And place stylus right back in there. And if you want to see what it looks like all along the edges, it's a slick looking little device. We'll go and open it up, and it snaps into 2 different modes if you were kind of wondering like, why is it making all that noise? So there's both of those positions. And the screen just, it much bigger. Like when you have them side by side, it's kind of like night and day. It's just one of those things you're just kind of surprised by. But it's a damn good system, I'll be completely honest. To me, it feels more comfortable. I don't know why. I'm just one of those people. I've always preferred bigger handhelds because I've liked bigger screens. You can also see my mug. Hey there, how you doing? Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh. But so we got the power button there, start, home, select, A, B, X, Y, obviously. And up at top we have the shoulder buttons there. Let's go and close this up. The card slot for the games right there. That's for the power cord. Let's see, let's go right there for the wireless. And this opens up, and let's go and get this out. You get a 4GB SD card right there by Toshiba. I've got SD cards out the ass that are much bigger than this, so this isn't even like all that big of a deal. So, but at the very least, they include one with it, so you won't be completely shit out of luck whenever you pick up the system. So it's kind of nice that it's included. Now, the only downside to most handhelds like this, despite the fact that they're really nice, is that this is going to show fingerprints like a motherfucker. Like, it might be kind of hard to tell, but there are fingerprints on it. I always wish that most of the time they go with a matte finish. To me, that's just a lot better. Like, as you can see along here, this is a little more like what they should have gone with. So it's high gloss and then more of a black matte finish going around the sides. Minor inconvenience, but, you know, just wipe it off on your shirt. That's pretty much what I do. And that's what she said. So we got 2 cameras right there. We have another camera on the inside right there. This will keep the screens from touching and scratching and stuff like that. Though I always do say, if you are going to get a screen protector, at the very least for the bottom one, since that's something you're going to be fiddling around with quite a bit. Over here you have the volume up, volume down. Very simple stuff, plus and minus. If you cannot figure that out, then chances are you are retarded, and I'm sorry to hear that. This right here, so you can put a little lanyard through it and you can just have it with you. Headphone jack, so you're not annoying the living shit out of a whole bunch of other people. But overall, it is a damn nice system. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go get my other 3DS, and show you exactly what it looks like. Alrighty. So, here. First, we'll show to you side by side. So, as you can see, there's a pretty big difference between these two. Pretty damn big difference. But it's mainly the screens that make it into a big difference, and I have little cat hair on mine already. Let's see. So, right there, very, very big difference, especially on the bottom screen. Just looking at that looks ridiculous to me because it's such a big difference. But it's something, it's just one of those things. I prefer much heftier screens. It might not be for everybody, but if you're a Pokemon fan and you want something that is a whole bunch bigger, then this is something that you might in fact like. So, yeah, there you go. Get it while supplies last and things of that nature, because you already know motherfuckers are going to be scooping up these by the tons and then trying to resell them on eBay for like quadruple the price because they're dickholes. So, yeah, fuck those resellers right in the teeth, right in the eye, right in the ass, and as a matter of fact, do it with an entire junkyard. That'd be awesome. But, anyway, this is awesome. Pokemon, like I said, radical tits. Just avoid the non-radical tits that are awful tits. Awful tits are terrible and make people mega sad face and mega frown. See those legendary Pokemon? They would automatically faint at the idea of awful tits. So just keep in mind of that. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this boxing of the limited edition Pokemon X and Pokemon Y Nintendo 3DS XL. That's an extremely long title, by the way. But, like I said, if you don't like the red one, there is a blue one. And if you don't like either, then I have no fucking clue what to tell you. But anyway, thank you for tuning in, watching this shit, hearing me rabble, babble, babble, babble. But I will end this, like always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers, and Pokemon fanatics. Game the fuck on. To the horns. Yeah.